I would rather struggle living the life that I want to live than to struggle living the life that society has told me to live. I have this friend, and he has a habit of reminding me that the life that I live is not an ordinary life. And it helps me become more aware that I'm actively living in a dream. And it helps me become more grateful for where I am in life. A lot of times, a lot of times when we are just living in the dream, we don't stop and really think about, well, I'm actively doing this. Like, this is the thing. Like, I'm actively nomadic. I'm actively free, and free by my own definition, and not free by America's definition of what it means to be free. I have time freedom, I have, location freedom. I have freedom to choose whatever I want because I have done the mental work to deconstruct from what it means to live in America and what it means to have this support of this system. I think the best thing that could have ever happened to me was being fired from my 9 to 5 in 2019. Like, that has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. And even though I have had some down times, like I've had some very dark, depressing moments, right? Like, I've definitely, I'm not gonna sit up here and say, you all can go back through my old videos, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say like this has been all sunshine and rainbows. But I would much rather sh- struggle, because it's not a struggle, but if we want to, use something for lack of better words, I would say I would rather struggle living the life that I want to live than to struggle living the life that society has told me to live. Any day. Any day. Like, I would choose this lifetime. No, that's not what I want to say. I would choose this lifestyle any day. Like, and the beautiful part behind, the way that I live is that, I mean, I can do what I want to do. But there is beauty in knowing that I can do without what I want to do. Everyone does not know and understand that they have freedom of choice. Everyone doesn't understand that any day you can choose not to go to work. You can choose not to do it. You can choose not to show up. You can stay in the bed all day if you want. Like, you have choice over your life and how you want to live it. And it's so many people that just don't know that. They don't know that there are other ways to live. I saw a video yesterday of this other creator, and she was, she said she was European and that she started traveling when she was like 14. And so the video was basically saying like how I've been able to travel to 90 countries in this amount of time or whatever. And so I clicked on it. And so, she basically just was telling like some of the crazy stories that, she has had to overcome in order to get to where she is now. And some of the things that she was saying in the story was that, she's had the hitchhike, and she had the she caught malaria, and like all of these things. And of course she was talking about the money aspect of it, like she's, traveled on, 90-year-olds or something like that. But I looked at this video and I was like, this is her definition of what freedom looks like to her. That's her story and that's her reality, and she is entitled to tell it, and whether she is lying about any part of it or if it's all the truth, it doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, like, let's just say that everything that she said was true. That is her life to live. It's not anybody else's life to live. And when you live in this sort of like free mindset, you don't give a damn about what the people on the internet are saying. You don't give a damn about the people, in your reality that are doubting your moves and doubting you. And so I went to the comments, and a lot of people was talking about how irresponsible it was to be living that kind of life. And my first thing was always like, responsibility is subjective. Like, responsibility is subjective. Responsibility is based on anyone's personal life experiences, like your culture, your upbringing, your childhood, um, your beliefs, your morals, your values. Like responsibility is subjective. You can't tell me that the way that I'm living is irresponsible because that's your perspective, that's your view. You're entitled to it. You're entitled to your perspective and your view, but that's not going to, just because you tell me I'm irresponsible, that isn't going to change how I live my life. It's not going to change how I live my life. I'm still going to be, I'm still going to do what I want to do. And I think that that is freedom as well, the freedom to just detach from the opinions and perspectives of everybody else and just do what you want to do. I am leaving America in 5 days. I don't plan to come back. I am scared. The last time I left America, it didn't work out. But I learned so much from that. Like I learned so much from those experiences when I went to Thailand and when I went to Colombia. Now, and especially now that I had the experience, I'm like, okay, like when I go again, of course, it's always exciting to go into a new culture and to learn different things and to, really connect and inundate yourself into something totally foreign. That's exciting for sure. But my mindset is so different. Like, I'm not going to be, before I was wild, you know, I was wild. And so with me being so like wild, the money went fast. It went quickly. But now my mindset is just like, I'm just living. Like, this is a lifestyle. And so if I approach it in a way of like, it's a lifestyle and I'm just living, I'm less likely going to feel like I have to do all the things and experience all the things in 1 week. Like I could spread them out over time. And I think that that's, been one of my biggest lessons of like, don't allow like just because our dollar is probably going far in a lot of other cultures doesn't mean that I should just overwhelm my bank account with all of these foreign transactions. And yeah, I'm scared because it is a lot of unknowns. The last time I went, I wasn't successful, so I had to deal with the opinions of other people, but I don't care about that now. And I have been nomadic in the United States for years now. And I do just fine. I support myself well. I I live, and I have like a good quality of life. And so um my biggest thing, I wouldn't say I have a good quality of life, but my biggest thing, is like safety, is peace, it's having more opportunities to do more things. That's my biggest thing. But yeah, I'm kind of going on a rant here, a little ramble, but I am looking forward to all that, I'm able to get out of this experience. I'm blessed because I can honestly say, like, I was telling him, like, I'm going to another country just so that I can save my money. And he was like, that's a flex. Like, yo, like, do you realize that that is a flex? Not everybody can just say up and say, yo, I'm about to go and move to another country to do nothing to save money. And I was like, oh, like, yeah, I guess you're right. And because he was asking me, like, am I excited? And I'm like, a little bit, like I'm excited because I know there's a bigger goal. Like I have somewhere that I really want to go and somewhere that I really want to get to. And before I can do that, I really would like to have like a lot of my debt like cut down so that I can move a little bit freer. Because I do have debt, right? And I feel like personally for me, I can't get from out under it unless I have a lower cost of living. So that's what's pushing me to like make a plan. This is all a plan, right? And so yeah, yeah. I'm really grateful. I am really grateful. I'm grateful because I know not everybody gets an opportunity and a chance to experience a life like this. And I'm grateful because I've done the work to deprogram my mind. I'm grateful because I live a very non traditional, non conventional life. And a lot of the things that, people are looking for in other countries are not the same exact things that I am looking for. Overall, I think that for me, I am culturally driven. Like, I want to understand how people live in different cultures. I want to connect with the locals. I want to connect with the people there. I'm also very peace and safety driven. My head is on a swivel when I walk outside. It don't matter what time of the day it is. If I'm walking outside, I'm talking about my head is on a swivel. I'm from Chicago. Like, I'm from Chicago. So I would say that it is natural. I got street smarts because I had to have them. But I would like to really just not have to do that. And I don't know how long it's going to take for me to be like less, what's the word? Um, for me to be less hyper aware. I know that's not the word. That's not the word I'm looking for, but I don't know what it's going to take. But I do know that that is a desire for me. And even more so, I have a daughter. When we are walking outside, I don't want to have to always be just hyper aware. Um, what is that word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Okay. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna remember it, but hyper vigilant. Hyper vigilant. That's the word. That's the word. Um, I don't want to be hyper vigilant every time we step out of our door. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to be calm and I want to be at peace and I want to feel safe in my body and safe to just move in the world without having to have my head on a swivel. Um, yeah. And we're not safe. We're not protected here in America. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited a little bit. Look, I'm excited a little bit, and I think I'm excited for the bigger picture more so than I'm excited for, like, the immediate next step, if that makes sense. Like, I'm excited because of the broader, picture and where I could see myself going once I get my routine and once I get into foreign land. I think that your mind and your perspective expands once you get into the actual foreign land. You can see that the things that were like super important or things that are super like precedents with being here are not the same thing that's super, precedent in other cultures and other countries. And so I'm excited to just get into foreign land. And I'm excited to bring y'all along with me. This is not going to turn into a travel page. I can't see that. I don't know. Don't mark my words here. Don't mark my words here. But I can't see me becoming like a travel blogger or anything like that. I can definitely see me just sharing my experiences and stories. But I really just be wanting to like have like these deep transformational conversations with you all. And there are so many travel pages out nowadays that it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Um, More so because I'm not a person that likes to like follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I just want to create my own unique little bubble. And a lot of people are just copying what everybody else is doing. And I get it. It's probably for algorithm, you know, for the algorithm. And that's how they make their money too. So yeah, I'm rambling now. I will see you all back here tomorrow. Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls.